Hey guys, what's up? It's Emily. Today I'm going to be doing my November reads video. I'm not going to do a book haul this month because it's November, which is really close to Christmas, and I usually get tons of books for Christmas, so I typically don't get any books in November. There'll just be a ginormous one after December. I'm kind of scared, actually. Oh god, I read a lot this month, like a lot. My goal is to typically read 4 a month, and I definitely surpassed that. I read 8 books this month. 8, which is double my goal. Go me! I binge read over the Thanksgiving holiday break. I read 5 books. 5 over that break. It was beautiful. I was so happy. So the first book I read was Crown of Midnight by Sarah J Maas, and it's the sequel to Throne of Glass, also by Sarah J Maas. Holy crap. I love this series so much. It's so good. Like, I can't even... It's kind of about an assassin named Selena. She's in this world where, like, magic no longer exists. Like, there used to be, like, fae or like fairies, and there's all this magic, but then this king of this one kingdom kind of started taking over the world, and like he made magic disappear. And like in the first book, she is in this tournament, be the king's champion, which would be to do the king's dirty work, but it also got her freedom. So that's kind of the first book. I can't really talk about this book because, like, spoilers. I highly suggest this series. It's really good. It's a great fantasy series. It's really awesome. There's a lot of action and it's funny and, like, I don't know, it's really good. I love it so much. This was actually a book I had to read for school. I hated it, and it's a separate piece by John Knowles. I don't even know. I hated this book. Like, I don't know. It was pretty... Some people hated it. Some people thought it was one of the better books we've had to read for school. But I just did not like it. Like, I did not like it. The main character so much... He frustrated me so much. Like, he made me so annoyed because he's a horrible person. He pushed his best friend out of a tree. It was a very tall tree. And he just pushes his friend out of a tree. Well, he didn't really push it. He kind of, like, jumped on this limb they were standing on and his friend fell. But it was still his fault. And, like, it's about this boarding school for all boys boarding school in the 1940s during World War II, and, like, I don't know, it, like, oh god, I don't know, I really just did not like it. For me, most of the books, not all of them, but most of the books we read for school, there's some greater meaning to them that kind of is like, oh, that's a great message. This book, I even like the stupid message it sent. Like, I don't even know. Like, I'm sorry, it made me so mad, and we had to annotate it. See, annotations. And I hate annotated books I do not like. And it made me so mad. Like, every time I went to go read it, I was so annoyed. And some of the chapters, some of the chapters are, like, really weird and random, and you can't understand what's happening. And this one character goes banana balls, like, crazy, because he went to war, and then, like, he kind of just went crazy. He didn't even see anything that bad. He was just basically kind of like boot camp, basically. And he starts picturing, like, limbs, like, on, like, the leg of a chair would actually be a freaking leg. Or a broom was a leg. The arm of a chair was a freaking actual arm, but, like, severed limbs. And then, like, I don't know, one guy was like his commando or something. He pictured him with like a woman's face. I don't know, he just kind of went banana balls. And that was like the only interesting part, but it was really kind of weird. And I did not like it. And usually, at least in my school, you either annotate, you either take quizzes, and like quizzes and worksheets, or you do a Socratic seminar on it. We had to do all three of them of this stupid book, and I really did not like it. Like, I'm sorry, it made me so mad. Like, I could not take this book. And it was my English teacher. I love my English teacher. She's the best. It was her favorite book, and I'm just like, why? And she's the only teacher who teaches it. And I'm just like, why is this happening? I really just did not like this book. So yeah, like, screw this book. I'm sorry, but I hate it. I'm done. Sorry for the mini rant about that. I may be heated. Wait, what? I'm skipping a book. I don't actually have this book. I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. I kind of forgot about it because I don't own this book, or I don't have it with me currently. It was kind of actually a graphic novel called Nimona by Noelle Stevenson. It was actually the first graphic novel I've read. I mean, I've read manga, I don't even know how to say it. I haven't really read any comic books, even though I'm a huge Marvel nerd, so that was a new experience for me. I mean, I enjoyed it, but I didn't particularly like this one. Like, I mean, it did have a message to it, but it was funny. I laughed out loud a lot. I wasn't really okay with the ending. I don't know, the ending kind of made me mad a little bit. Something happened at the ending, but then the author kind of contradicted it. So I either thought that she should have just left the endings how like it was and not done that contradictory thing, or she should have just not have had that ending with the ending or the contradictory. She should have came up with like a new ending. So this book, I loved this book so much. It's so good. It's so good. And it's Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. Holy crap. This has been on my list for a very long time. I got it last year for Christmas, so I've had it for almost a year and haven't read it, and I've heard so many good things about it. The pages are black, like not the actual pages, like I mean they're white, but like they're black. And then this is like red, but like, oh, it's so pretty. This is in the same world, I believe, as Leigh Bardugo's other series, Shadow and Bone, but they don't directly correspond with it. I mean, I feel like if you've read this series before this, you can have a better understanding of the world. So there is these people called Gersha, I believe that's how it's pronounced. And they kind of have these like supernatural powers, and there's 3 categories of them, but I'm not going to go into that. That information's in the book. It's like, and it's in a fantastical land. Like, I mean, it's nothing like our world right now. These people have found this drug basically that if you give it to a Gersha, it like enhances their powers insanely, and they have all these like powers, and then the people are like trying to use it to basically form like an army, like kind of use them against like enemies and stuff. But what happens with this drug is the Gersha either use it too much and it just kind of kills them because of like it like just takes too much energy out of them basically, or it has really bad withdrawal symptoms, and so they either die from like withdrawal. So how these people are ordering them around is they're like, here, I'll give you more if you do this, but if you don't, I'm not going to give you any. The main characters, there's 6 of them. They're not really your typical hero people. They're anti-heroes, so they're kind of do things for selfish reasons, but they need them to break into this really high security place. Oh my god, I'm sorry, this is a really bad explanation. So the merchant needs to get this guy who created the drug, who knows how to make the drug. He's in this very locked down, high security place, and he needs someone to break in and get him so that he can have the drug. He forms this team of 5 others, and they together basically have to do this heist, and it's really cool. It's a really interesting story. The world is great. The characters are great. I'm sorry, I did a really crappy explanation of it. The next book I have, unfortunately, I do not own this one either. It's called Everything Everything by Nicola Yoon. It is a contemporary. I read it in one sitting. I really enjoyed it actually. It's about this girl. She's 17, 18. She has basically an allergy to the world. Like, she's allergic to so many different things that they don't really know exactly what she's allergic to. So she's really not allowed to go outside because they have no idea like what she's gonna react to. She's like deathly allergic to things. She stayed inside her house her entire life. Then people move in next door to her house, and of course there's a guy. Oh my god, it was so cute. It's so cute. It made me smile. It was a great book, and like, I mean, they start talking online, and like the rest is history. The next book I read was The Improbable Theory of Anna and Zach by Ryan Ketcher. So this book is okay. I think I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. It's enjoyable, it's funny. I did feel like the book kind of dragged out a little bit towards the end. This next book I do actually have, and it's Ruthless by Carolyn Lee Adams. This is a suspense thriller thing. I didn't really like the writing style. It was very choppy, and like it pointed out kind of obvious things which kind of annoyed me. It was like, I already see that, I know this. So yeah, I gave this book 2 out of 5 stars. Sorry, that scared me, it's not my book. This next book I read was My Heart and Other Black Holes by Jasmine. I can't tell if this is an N or an R. It's either Warga or Wenga. I was very tired of contemporaries, so I was kind of just meh about this book. I mean, I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. Yeah, here they are. These aren't even all of them, which makes me sad. So if you made it through all this way, thank you so much for watching. Bye guys!